I think that, you know, with female artists, we just need to be more consistent. Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Tori, Helene, and you're rocking with Stay Lit and Remain Humble.
Nattown.
I say, shine on every fucking hater when you bubbling. I was tall, fuck the strangers, watch your brothers, cause the ones talk about you know your business and your government. My slime black mamba like Kobe Killer. My mama kicked me out like Jody, remember. Baby boy punched the clock, bustin' 40. Said fuck that, the bus down cost like 40. So I built it up and worked that phone like a call center. You start to see who down for you when you fall, nigga. Dinner time, beat that pussy like a small dinner.
Hey man, it's the one on L Dot, and I was asked to co-host one of the most greatest singers of our times right now. She's definitely been doing her thing. I don't know if you've been checking her out. She's actually hitting a bracket. What, you on the second bracket right now?
Yeah, I'm round 2.
What's the magazine company that you doing it for?
Double Sin.
Yeah, she's
So
already
it's like,
with the shit.
yeah, it's like a competition. See who gets the most views since the competition started.
So no other than, who am I speaking
Tori,
with?
Helene.
Tori Helene. I was there when you made that name. What was
Yeah.
you going for the first time?
Helene.
Helene.
And I remember you saying that you liked, I think you said you liked Tori.
Yeah, because it just sounded just
No.
that name, but she said, not Tori Helene, I want both of them.
Yeah, because it was just regular.
Definitely. So tell me what you do.
Well, I'm a singer-songwriter. I'm from Cincinnati. I've been singing since, I would say, since I was 5.
Okay.
I started writing music when I was around like 10, 11. Just getting a feel for, you know, writing my own songs, just to express myself. I started recording, I was like 16, 15, 16. And that's just me just getting a feel for, you know, the recording process. But I started getting serious about music in college. And that was like, that was a lot, just, you know, juggling schoolwork and everything. So really, when I graduated is when I really, like, started recording more and getting really serious and trying to put out stuff.
That's dope. So who's the person you worked with first that really got you on your feet?
Well, I started working with you.
Well, no, not me, but...
Oh, you're saying just in...
Yeah, you the ex, right?
Well, I worked with X. I started recording with him when I was in college. And I got some, you know, he was my producer at the time.
Definitely.
But, like, I started working with you.
Yeah, that's we know that. That's cool.
After I graduated, and I worked with Nattown as well.
Yeah, Naptown. That's
Yeah.
dope. Shout out to Naptown.
Yeah.
And X, that's definitely.
Definitely.
So yeah, I've just been working. I'm releasing a single in about 3 weeks. So.
Yeah, and tell me about that one song that you did not too long ago. You had a video for. You had like fame, breakdancing and stuff. What was that song called?
Oh, Make Ya. It's my single out now.
Yeah, pretty dope. Really dope.
Yeah.
Check that out. You can see it on YouTube, right?
Yeah, you can see it on YouTube, and then it's available on Tidal, Spotify, iTunes, everything.
That's dope. That's dope.
Yeah.
So, I'll ask you another question. So, with this all music stuff that you got going on, who is somebody that you look up to? Whether it could be in the city or somebody that's literally already famous and rubbing that, like that big guy, a big person you listen to. Who's that person?
Yeah. Well, the main person that's inspired me to do music in general is Beyonce.
We've had several conversations about this.
Yeah, I love her. I mean, I started watching her since Destiny's Child when I was like 8. So she just really inspired me, just vocally and performance-wise. So she's my main inspiration. I also love Stevie Wonder, Christina Aguilera. I used to grow up listening to Jeffrey Osborne, all the oldies with my dad.
So you got a variety. It's not
Yeah.
like just Beyonce or somebody that's hot like Rihanna or something. You actually have some soul background as well.
Yeah, I love R&B and pop and jazz. I love a variety, but my main thing is, you know, R&B based. But you know, I like to experiment.
That's dope. That's dope. So, what's going on now? Like, we heard about the bracket. So, and then you got the single.
Yeah.
What else is going on? You got anything in particular, like a project, shows coming up?
Well, I have my single called Straight Effin'.
Okay, Effin'.
Yeah.
If y'all get it. OGs.
That's coming out in April.
Okay.
So I'm very excited about that. I'm gonna have a video for it and everything. I'm just gonna be pushing that for a while. And then
Who's doing the video?
Dre shot this.
Dre,
I've been
okay.
working with him.
I know the last one was by Bang Out.
Yeah, and he's dope as well.
Shout out to Bang Out, because, boy, Bang Out makes a fucking video.
Bang Out be making a hit.
He be making a video, that's for sure.
He's dope. But yeah, I've been working with Dre the last couple months, so we're working on that. And, you know, I'm just, you know, recording music, working on stuff. And then I also have an EP that I'm working on that probably will release in the summer.
Okay.
So
That's what's up. How what's that tip we call it? EP?
well, you guys can get this little. I'm just gonna say it now because I've been making it a secret for a while, but
We opening secrets now.
It's not.
I'm excited, man. And I feel like I'm on this, so I'm really excited. What is it?
well, it's called Delusional.
Oh,
So,
okay.
I mean, it's it's a typical name that people know, but it's really deep. It shows a lot of it's really dark, I would say, and
Dark.
Emotional and vulnerable, and just a different side of me. So I'm
Okay.
excited.
Well, while we got that out the way, what made you make this? Like, what direction did you go? Did you have like any particular things that made you make the Delusional vibe and stuff?
Yeah, well, since I graduated college, I'm pretty transparent, but I've been struggling with depression and anxiety. So
A lot of people do, especially in music, man. That's real talk.
Yeah, so it really just shows, what goes on in my mind and what pain I've been going through the last year. So it's really dark and emotional, but it has a lot of trap sounds and R&B, but it's really urban sounding. So I think people are gonna like it.
That is dope. That is real dope. And so like you say, you're dealing with depression a tad bit, and you got a lot of stuff going on. What else? I mean, is there anything else in particular that made you make it, like maybe a relationship or maybe school? You know what I'm saying?
Well, in one of my songs, I'm saying everything.
That's what you're supposed to. It's an interview.
I know.
You gotta let them know.
This is an interview.
I know,
We
but
want to
it's like-
delve into you. What's going on?
But in one of my songs, it's just me talking about being heartbroken and kind of like thoughts of wanting to. This is
Just
ending my life just from a lot of things in life that I go through. So
hey, life is like that, man.
yeah, but so I'm just very transparent in in this EP. So I'm excited.
So I got a quick question. Bruce Wayne, by the way. Had to ask. To the people that are going through that, because I've been through that myself. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure, you know what I'm saying?
I've been very close
everybody's been there if you've lived a long life. You feel me?
Strong life.
A strong, eventful life. What advice would you give to the people that's going through that now that feel like they don't have a way to get through that?
Well, what I do, I have a therapist, so some people might not agree with that, but I think, a therapist or somebody to talk to, family, friends, because you're not alone. So I just feel like surrounding yourself with people that love you is the best thing.
No, definitely.
And if you're spiritual, praying, just getting close to God, I think is important.
And I think, and this is just speaking from my experiences with you, because I've seen a lot of characters with you too. I mean, but she's seen a lot of characters with me, so it's life. But in music. So check this out. I was going to say, I know the music really has been a huge therapy situation too, because, I know it's very difficult to not just put lyrics together or words together and think you're just going to be like, oh man, I'm just going to tell my life story. Sometimes things should not be said, but at the same time, you can say it through music in certain senses to make you feel better.
Exactly, and that's what I do. I like to express myself through there. That's really where you hear my real thoughts, and it's just really transparent. And I just want my goal with this EP is just for people to relate and connect, basically.
And that's what's missing nowadays. When people do that, that's when the music gets better. There's a lot of people that dilute the game and make too much feel good music.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's not all that sweet, because them the motherfuckers that blow their brains out.
Yeah.
Or sell their soul and do some crazy shit, which is true. That's very true. I was about to just ask you, how many songs are on the EP?
It's going to be about 7.
7?
Yeah. It's a little long for an EP. But.
So the 2 songs that we've already talked about, those will be on the project? Mm-hmm. Okay, that's dope.
It's really dark, edgy. I'm trying to rap, so.
I mean, I'd love to hear it.
So you'll hear.
That's definitely. All right, so we just talked about the project, which is amazing. I'm actually excited because, like we were just saying, that's something that needs to be talked about, especially in teens' lives too. Because got school stuff, school bullying, all types of stuff is going on. So that's really gonna open up a box, man. What else is on your agenda? Like, you got any shows? You got any things you're trying to do in particular?
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to LA next month, so.
Oh, really? What you going out there for?
Well, just pushing my single.
Okay.
So, you know, just trying to network and get out there. You know, I'm just trying to travel this year. That's my main thing. Just get out of Cincinnati.
Hey, travel. Big information to local artists. Travel.
World fast.
And not to Atlanta. I'm sorry. You just Atlanta's cool, but you gotta travel where, you know, try something else. Like LA, New York, shit, Miami.
Texas,
Try all of them,
Florida.
for real.
Travel everywhere you can, definitely. But that's dope. So you said LA is gonna be your first stop?
Yep. And I want to go to Miami, probably Houston. I think Houston would be dope. I have family down there anyway.
They have a lot. I mean, that's where your girl's from.
Right. Right.
Yeah, she'll be down there at her house, like.
Hey. But yeah,
But
so
nah,
just traveling, getting out there, and just pushing my music.
So, who have you worked with in the music industry here that we know of? Are you like you vibe with? Maybe it was a producer, engineers. Maybe it's a rapper, singer. Who do you work with?
Well, I've always worked with X, but really I've gotten really close with Nattown. He's my producer right now. You know, and we've had a good chemistry working together. So, yeah. That's
dope, shot. Like I said, Nattown's definitely put the work in, man, for sure.
Definitely.
Have you been on any other one's projects? Any other songs?
No, I need to.
Other than Gamers Junkies?
Right. But no, I want to collab more with more people.
You hear that? Y'all need to be hollering at.
I need to work with Oski. He's dope.
Oski?
Definitely.
Hey, Oski's with the shit. Shout to Os.
He's dope.
Anybody else?
We should work. I've heard.
Oh, definitely. We got a lot of stuff. I mean, and you know, so crazy with me and her, when we first worked with each other, it's like, it was immediately with the beats. You hear a beat and was like, oh my God, I need this beat. Or, oh my God, let me get on this beat.
Yeah.
And one of our first songs was Stop Playing, which was a huge song that actually was on the B-side of the Gamers Junkies for unfortunate reasons. But it's definitely out on iTunes. So, yeah, that's a really dope thing. But, so, I mean, what else is for the ride? You got nothing else going on in your mind? Movies, anything like that?
Yeah, I wish.
Acting?
I'm an actress.
Okay, okay.
You never know, man.
I'm just kidding. I'm not.
Yeah,
I wish, but no.
Well, I got a question. I got a question.
Okay, go ahead.
For someone that don't know you, you know, because you seem like you really about this, like, make me want to collab with you. You feel me? Like, what would you describe your music as? Because I know you're saying dark and edgy, but, you know, everyone that really does the music gives an experience. So what would your experience be from your music?
You're saying, like, what would I give? Like,
yeah.
You know, I think what I express in my music is more like confidence. And, I don't know, I feel like I'm very vulnerable, but I'm very blunt and honest with my music. So I just feel like everyone will see who I really am, and I'm just very transparent. I don't know. Yeah, I would say confidence.
Definitely. So I do have one question. I have one more question.
I really don't know.
The females. There's not a lot of females in the game, like, that's really trying to push through.
Especially in the city.
Yeah. So how do you feel about that? How do you feel to change that? Like, what's the next step for that? Because you're one of the people that's doing the opposite. You're trying to really push through and not just be just a singer, a local singer.
Well, I think that, you know, with female artists, we just need to be more consistent. It seems like we're not as consistent. And maybe we are, I don't know. But it just kind of seems to me. So I just feel like just being more consistent with your music and just going really hard with promoting it and everything just to get out there. I think that's just, you know.
So promoting and be consistent, that's really strong points for definitely female artists as well.
Yeah.
But you know, I mean, another thing too, I always say just make sure you love what you do, because you know you love what you do.
Yeah.
Some of these girls look like they've been pushed to love it.
Right.
You know?
Exactly.
So that's what I enjoy about your music when I listen to it. I definitely hear someone that's enthusiastic and very, very excited about what they're doing, because their story needs to be told, and plus you can sing.
Yeah.
You know, and that's very dope. So to wrap it up, let me ask you this one question. Where can we find you? How can we get in touch with you?
All right.
Tori.
Well, you guys can find me on Instagram, Tori Helene Official, and Helene is Helene. Twitter, it's Tori Helene Music. It's a little different. And what else? Snapchat, it's Helene Sings, but I'm not really on there anymore.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to find her. And
that update.
Awesome. Yeah.
That
update.
But mainly Instagram. Follow me on there, and also I have a website, ToriHeleneOfficial.com.
which is something I think everyone should have.
Yeah.
Or at least a connection to a website.
Yeah.
So that's
to have
definitely
everything all in one place, so that's important.
So you said that's ways to get a hold of you, and you said all your music is out, the 2 main singles, or do you have more than these 2 singles?
I just have one single that's on iTunes.
But the next one's coming out.
Yeah, the next one's coming out. You guys are gonna love it. So.
So what's the first single called?
Make Ya.
Okay.
Yeah, the first one's called Make Ya. That's on YouTube for the video, and then iTunes everywhere else. Tori, Helene, Make Ya.
And then the next one, and who's that produced by?
That one, the first one's by Natown. The second one's with Natown as well, and that's called Straight Effin', and that's coming out in 3 weeks.
Okay, well, dope. Well, it's dope to have you. I'm glad you were
Thank
able to
you.
come in here and show. And by the way, I hope you know how important that was. She gave you, what was the title of the album?
The what?
EP? What was the name?
Delusional.
She
So,
know
stay
you
tuned.
first here at
First here, right here. Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Tori Helene, and you're rocking with Stay Lit and Remain Humble.
I say close the door, turn off the phone.